Sup my dudes, Valk here, and I just got the new secret rare Cron from Soul Eater, or I think they're called Demon Sword. Let's go ahead, let's get them evoed now. You can see I just finished up the damage. It's going to take you 3 blood tears. I know you guys don't like the blood tears. Yeah. It's going to be worth it, I hope. I don't know exactly what the final stats of Cron is going to look like, but hopefully they're pretty good. Frantic Warrior 120 lead, pretty good. Donga Ichigo is a 130 lead, so you're probably not going to be using Cron as a lead, but you're going to be using Cron a lot for youth. Shadow Realm 10k, Abyss Rags 15, Gold 500k, Purple Lords 20k, 20k, 1k, 3, 6 Broken Heavenly Spears, and then 6 Dark Spirits as well. So I've just spent the last hour grinding, and now let's go ahead Evo and see what they say. Tired of hating myself all the time. I'm tired of blah 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 blah. Big yap. Anyways, Cron. Got Cron evoed, so let's go ahead. Let's go to Cron and see exactly what Cron's looking like now. Evoed, we are going to level 40. And at level 40, a 10,595 attack stat off rip. Really good on placement already, so we're going to go test that now. And let's go ahead and let's test Cron really quick and see. But first, I do want to go over Cron's categories. So, here we have Frantic Warrior, Power of Friendship, Reaper, Youth, Mad Sadist, Spiritual Sensitivity. Really good ones because SS, Youth especially, and then Frantic Warrior, as well as being the 120 Frantic Warrior lead. Pretty nice. All in all, just going to be a solid resist unit from what I can see off rip. Like I said, I don't know the final values of Cron. I don't know exactly what the final attack stat is to Cron, but I do know Cron is going to be very strong on placement and just be a good, solid unit in general. And that's going to be good. You're going to have like this early, really strong early resist unit that's going to be really good for a bunch of stages. This is going to help you guys out for a lot of things. So off rip, let's go ahead and click and see. You can see a 25k attack off rip. Really strong. So let's see the animations now. Let me go ahead and turn on my effects. High effects. Alright, let's see what the animations look like. So this one's full AoE off rip, 25k or 24k attack stat with resist with full AoE and 57 range. Really good. You can see that range goes up to 62 with 85k after 3 upgrades. This is a very strong unit. Resist for what is this, 12k. 85k for a full AoE resist on 4 placement for 12k. Really strong. This is going to be really good for your early waves. Really good. So let's go ahead. Let's get to the next move now. Next move, we go down to 5 SPA with 131k attack. And what is the animation? Nice. Nice little thing. I only have them on 112 attack too, so your attack was probably going to be higher. I rolled a 112, 115, 85. Didn't feel like rolling off of it. I know that extra 3% matters a lot, but I feel like it's good enough for this because this is a resist unit, so it's not hitting multipliers or multipliers. It's just fat attack stats. So next up, we have a giant circle for this one. Oh, that looks really... Oh, I like that one. That actually looks really cool. And here you can see there's 600k fully tapped out with 124 range. Really nice. Big range, big everything. Really good. So let's go ahead now. Let's put them down. Are they only... No, they're 4 placement. Yeah, true. So 4 placement all the way up. We're going to go ahead, crank them all the way to max. So you guys can see the range. Big range on them. And resist, really nice to have. Resist is such a... I love resist. I'm a big resist fan. I hate stun. I think it's a really annoying mechanic. So having more ways to counteract stun is just really nice in my opinion. So here we put down the big buff leader, and then we go ahead put down Flower Magician. So yeah, you guys can see they were at 600k, now they're at 2 mil, 2.03 mil. This is a solid start. So let's go ahead. They're only resist, so they're not going to be like doing tons of damage. This is more like a progressive unit because they're pretty expensive at 2 mil for 80k, but let me turn this off. But the thing is that they hit high attack stats very early on, so you're going to be able to use them for progressive modes. And here they killed like 50 mil there, so they're probably going to tap out at like, let's say like 100 mil, probably a little bit more than that. Let's go ahead. Let's try 100 mil on them. Yeah. Here we can see them doing pretty good work. Like I said, the main thing is the fact that they're resist. They're not going to be able to get stunned by stunners. So you just kind of put them down and they'll be able to take on early waves. That's kind of like where they're going to be strongest. They're not really going to be like too useful towards the end of the run, whatever you're doing, but they are going to be able to handle early waves because of that full AoE with resist. They're not going to be affected by stunners. Not going to be affected by anything like that. Here at 150 mil. Yeah, pretty solid. And like I said, I don't have the max limit broken, and I don't have 115, so you're probably going to be able to get higher. I imagine like probably like 2.6 to 2.8 mil range. Yeah, you guys can see right there. They did, what was that, like 143 mil? So you'll probably be able to kill like somewhere around like a 200 mil target with them. That's really good. For a resist unit that's just like no raise attack, no gimmicks to it, just pure resist. That's just a really high attack stat that they're able to shove behind. So you're able to go ahead and combat most like annoying mechanics like ambush and stuff like this. They're not really going to be dealing with your bosses too much. They're not going to be like this big boss killer. They're mostly just going to be for like I said, clearing out your waves and stuff like that, and just not getting hit by ambush, not getting hit by stuns. Just going to be really good in that regard, and that's going to be really useful. Anyways, that's basically the video. This is the new secret rare Demon Sword Ragnarok Cron. Just like I said, just a super solid unit. I don't think they're going to be anything meta. I don't think it's going to be like Subaru where they have like game warping mechanics. They're just going to be really good for taking on early waves, and that's kind of where they're going to shine. Whereas you can just kind of bring them and then bring units specifically to kill bosses. It's going to be really useful in Abyss and stuff like that. But anyways, that's basically all there is to it. Thank you guys for watching. As always, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.